episode. Thanks to AJ and Vlad for already being in the chat. Look at those guys. They're awesome. AJ, hope you're feeling better. Sorry you couldn't make it today. I wouldn't have had time to play before, but would have been good to see you. So, Phil, did you do anything exciting with Overpower this week?
Just a little bit.
What'd you do?
I came up here and played with some new players.
Yeah, Learn to Play Day, our first one. Great turnout. 8 players. 3 players had never played before. 2 of them were here to actually play One Piece.
Yep.
And they tried to do a Learn to Play before the One Piece event, and something happened. I'm not sure. I got distracted or they got distracted. They didn't learn to play. Aaron has played or bought cards back in the day. I don't know if he ever played. Joe's never played before. Anthony's never played before.
And Sam
had never played before. So actually we had 4 guys who've never played before. Joe and Anthony are coming back for the next one, which is July 22nd. That is 2 weeks away, 2 Saturdays away from right now. Somebody posted that they would have been here if they'd have known about it.
You know who that was? It was Joe Thrower.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Joe.
The old Dice Masters guy.
Okay. All right, Joe. Yeah, I watched the video. You'd have known. I'll reach out to Joe and let him know. Make sure he knows this time. So that'll be another new player. Who else do we know that we can
He's
invite?
local, right?
Yeah, he's local.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him in.
I'd like to get the Cincinnati guys up here. I know they need a little bit of work.
Yeah, Scott needs a lot of practice.
And now that he's working, he's not going to get much practice.
And, well, I don't know. Maybe he'll have Saturdays off now. He works Mondays.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, he was working. I don't think he wasn't working. He just wasn't working on Mondays.
Right.
Now he's working on Mondays. So I'll have to check into that and ask him if he's working Saturdays. That'd be great if he could come up with Chris and Miles. Miles is going to be here for the OP Cup, along with Scott and Chris.
Yeah, so it'd be nice to get some games in with those guys, too.
Yeah. I haven't seen Miles in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Since
year.
he bought some comics from us?
Yeah, he came up and bought some stuff and then completed his X-Men run, I think.
Yeah, close to it.
And quit. Coming up. But that would be nice. So we had a couple learn to play. Sam played a lot of decks.
He did, yeah.
He got some real experience. He got the bug.
Yeah, it sounds like he loves it now.
Yep, and Vlad said he went out and
thousand
bought some
cards.
stuff. How many cards?
He said a couple thousand
Come
on eBay, I guess.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'm hoping they were just kind of the basic cards to get them started.
Yeah.
And not super expensive.
Right. Yeah, hopefully. But you don't need to buy any more.
No, we'll have
We
to
can
kind
take
of.
care of him now. Hopefully he's
show him what
watching.
he
I don't
needs.
see him in the chat. Oh, there's Ricky. Hey. Oh, look at that. Ricky figured out the time zone.
Yeah, Ricky.
He's listening on his drive home. Oh, drive to pick up the kids. Awesome. Thanks for coming in. Ethan's? Ethan says hi. Hi to Ethan. Where AJ,
AJ's there.
yeah, AJ, Vlad, and Ricky now.
Okay.
And Evan's listening in the background probably. So, again, the guys got to play Sam was playing a lot of different decks. I played a lot of decks. Vlad, I was using one of Vlad's decks. Now I don't even remember who was on the deck. Who did he have me playing? I said
Some sort of spawn
yeah.
and
Did you ever build a deck that doesn't have spawn on it?
Sentinels. I remember seeing the Sentinels.
No, they weren't on the deck I played.
Yeah, you played one against Sam. I saw
Did I?
spawn and Sentinels.
Wow.
I don't remember who else. You were complaining there was too much intellect in it.
That's right. Too much intellect on that energy deck. And too much,
I think he was trying to get
Any powers.
a Skepleon with it.
yeah, because I was,
And he had Hawkeye in reserve. I know that because
yeah, that's
Sam went through and cherry picked your action leader out of your deck.
right.
But-
That was fun.
I'm not sure who the 4th character was. but
Eric Counts. Hi, Eric. How you doing, buddy? Eric's in Chicago.
coming from all
Yeah,
over.
so he's an hour behind us too, right?
Yes, yeah.
Hour behind us.
An hour behind.
So it's only 6 o'clock there.
6 o'clock there.
Yeah, so he might be on his way home too. But hey, Eric, July 22nd, if you want to drive to Columbus, we're having a Learn to Play day. Gonna
You
teach
need it
some
too.
new players. You can teach some guys how to play, hang out all day, get some practice in before the OP Cup. Just saying. And if you want to bring anybody with you, bring them along. There's no cost for Learn to Play day. We have plenty of decks. We'll build one if we have to. We'll break open a starter deck and hand it to you if that's what it takes. If anyone shows up and wants to learn to play at the OP Cup, we'll have starter decks from Monumental that we're going to sell, $25. And
Don't play that in the tournament.
no, not for the tournament. That's just a learn to play thing. If you don't want to compete,
Right.
but you want to learn to play, $25, and one of us will teach them how to play. We might even be able to get Marcel Kerfer to sit down and teach them how to play because, you know, egos.
No,
and everything.
no Keffer.
Yeah.
He's not going to be here.
Oh, that's right. Phil's not coming. Yeah, he said he's in a wedding or something. But Marcel will be here. Maybe Marcel, the GOAT, can teach somebody how to play. Marcel, are you up for that? Hey, Howard. How you doing, Howard? I miss you, buddy. Sorry I couldn't make your event. I'm glad you're coming to ours. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so in case Howard missed it, 2 weeks we're going to be doing another Learn How to Play day.
July 22nd. We're going to start. What time? Are you going to? Do you have to work that day?
I'm going to try to get out of it.
I think I have to work till 2
No,
o'clock.
I'm pretty sure I'm open.
All right. Let's set a start time at 11.
Okay.
Can you get here that early?
Yeah.
All right. 11 o'clock, July 22nd. So, Joe, thrower, in case you didn't catch it, you don't watch the video, I'll reach out to you and let you know. 11 o'clock. We're going to go, what do we got till like 9 o'clock? Really?
Yeah, we play till like 9:30.
Yeah, we stayed late. We can stay as late as we want. If we're having a good time, we'll stay later. Just keep on playing. If the guys from Cincinnati come up, we'll play even longer.
Yeah.
And we'll get Jet's Pizza to throw in a couple free pizzas for you guys. So come on up.
That's worth the drive right there, Howard.
Yeah, Jet's Pizza rocks. We'll play. We'll trade cards. Anybody has a list of cards they want, send us that list in advance. We'll have them here waiting for you. That goes for the OP Cup, too. If you're looking for cards for a deck, send us a list before the tournament. The OP Cup, by the way, is August 25th and 26th. We will have the cards here waiting for you, and we'll just work out a trade. If it's something that I have, I don't need anything.
Yeah, same here.
So if I have something you want, I will more than willing to trade it to you and it doesn't have to be equal trades. Just whatever. I got something good and you got something decent, that's okay with me. I've got Magneto's 11. I found 3 of them the other day. It's like, why do I need 3 of those?
Yeah, you need
So, I did put him on another deck.
Yeah, you need them.
Do I need him?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I got to tell you about that. I can't tell you right now. I don't want these guys to know before the OP Cup because, man, I'm playing around with 2 decks that I might use besides the White Queen during the OP Cup.
It'd be nice
So-
to see something different.
Yeah, I know Howard don't believe me.
Nobody believes.
Sorry, Howard, but I'm seriously looking. No, what do you mean nobody?
I know Vlad definitely does.
No, Vlad doesn't either. But I think Howard believes me even less than Vlad does, and Vlad is like -2 in the belief scale. Yeah, I'm working on 2 different decks that I'm going to try them out July 22nd, and if I get a good response, I might play one of them.
Okay.
I just hate losing in a big tournament like that without the
Without
best deck.
A big play testing
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yes, but we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Howard, good. I'm glad everything's going good. 11 a.m. is good for AJ on the Learn to Play date.
Good.
Okay, good. Howard, is there you? I only own 4 heroes. Howard says I only own 4 heroes. Yeah, Phil's got them all. I just borrow them from him.
I've
Yeah.
only let him borrow 4 heroes. Sorry, Howard.
Yeah, I built 1 deck and sold everything else.
It's been so good. Why change?
Well, up until OKC,
Yeah.
where I got my head handed to me. That was kind of embarrassing, but hey, it happens. Howard, are we going to come up with any other way to do ratings besides these 5 or 6 major events? Are you looking into doing any kind of monthly locals that would incorporate the rating system? Because, I fell like 6 spots in the ratings by not being at Niagara Falls.
That is true. It's
and
hard.
Peace Bridge. I need to get back inside the top 20.
Yeah. I can get you there.
All right.
If you got.
Yeah, during the OP Cup, we'll see what happens. Are you looking at something new? You gonna try something different? I know you're gonna try something different.
Yeah. I
But-
played a pretty aggressive deck Saturday. It didn't lose. So
It didn't lose.
didn't lose.
Who'd you play?
But I didn't get to play you. So.
Well,
Let's see. Played
Corey,
Corey once.
Josiah.
Josiah once. AJ twice. And
Oh,
Vlad like maybe
AJ.
3 or 4 times.
Hint.
And his buddy Sam once or twice. But
Howard, neither deck has a Beyonder on it. I guarantee it. And I've even got a third deck that doesn't have a Beyonder on it. I don't think it's going to be quite good enough, but I'm definitely looking at playing around with it. Never gave it any thought. Howard has not given any thought to the rankings. Howard, I don't know if I believe you or not.
I think if we could get a regional tournament, it would. I think it should qualify. If you maybe put like a 15-player cap on it.
Have a minimum, 16
minimum,
players, keep
16.
it even.
Okay.
What do you think, Howard? Can we do, if we put a minimum, like 16 players, maybe 14 or 12? I think 12 would be a good number,
Yeah.
considering how the game is. By the way, I had some nice text messaging with Joe at BMG this week. Super excited about what those guys are doing.
I'm interested to hear.
I guaranteed him that I will bust open cases of new product and sell singles in the store. I was so stoked. It's like, yeah, Joe, you got me. All right, whatever you guys do, I'm busting cases. We're gonna, Larry. I don't mean to go in direct competition with you with the new stuff, but I will be. I'm just saying. Super excited with what they're doing. It just looks great.
Can we share anything?
And no.
No.
All I can tell you is I'm super excited for it.
Okay.
We didn't go into deep details, but enough that they
That you're
got me
buying
excited.
cases.
Yeah, I'll be buying cases.
Okay.
He said, Doug, how many? You gonna buy like 12 boxes, 20 boxes? I said, dude, I'm down for 60 to 100 boxes.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm not gonna open that many, but we gotta sell some in the store.
Right.
We are the biggest cheerleaders of the game right now,
I think so.
out of a store.
Right.
So
we're the only store.
right. Well, right now, yeah. We'll bring some other guys along. Like, what was the store out in OKC where we played? I can't remember the name of them.
HQ or something.
Yeah, Game
Games
HQ.
HQ or something like that.
I'm sure we can talk them into carrying a few boxes.
Sure.
But I plan on buying 4 or 5 cases for the store to sell. If I can't sell that many, Joe, don't even bring the game back. But I'm sure I can, because I'm including your sales in there. You're going to buy a bunch, right?
Right.
You're going to bust it down. And then the store's going to sell. We're going to bust down singles. I figure at least 2 or 3 cases. That'll be fun. We'll do it right here. A lot of it right here.
We'll
live
open
on
it
the
live.
stream. Yeah. It'd take too long to bust 36 boxes on the stream.
Yeah,
but-
we'll open a couple boxes.
yeah, a couple boxes. That'll be fun. Like we did the IQ box with the AJ.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
Nah, not too long. AJ was going way too fast. It's like, all he wanted to do is get down to them rares.
Yeah,
Or them 2 rares.
Missed a Spider-Man somewhere.
Yeah.
But you got him.
Yes, I did. Thanks to Chad. Chad traded me a Spider-Man.
That was nice.
That was it. He made me an offer I couldn't refuse. So he messaged me just yesterday or today. Chad, sorry it took me so long to get them out, but I'm glad you got them. I love the Spider-Man. It's sitting in my office at the house. It is not for sale.
So Howard said, let's chat with the other tournament organizers and see how they feel about ranking some
Okay.
of one of the not 5 events.
How about instead of chatting with them, let's just tell them what they're going to do. 12, I
would
think is a
say-
good minimum.
Yeah, 16 would be better.
But 16 would be better, but I'm not sure anybody outside of Columbus could get to 16. They
Yeah.
may have to get to 12.
Yeah, we have to get Cincinnati guys here for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, we had,
And if we get Vlad, Sam, and Josiah and Corey,
that's 5, you and me. That's
Yeah,
right there.
AJ.
We're all at 7.
8.
AJ makes 8.
Yeah,
So
we'll get the
even us, we
4 or 5
might
Cincinnati
not be
guys.
able to get to 16.
Yeah, we got to get the Niagara boys to drive down.
Get Eric to drive over from Chicago.
Yeah, it's not far.
Oh, I missed a message from Eric. 10 a.m. arrival at the airport Friday. Okay. 10 o'clock. Eric, that won't be a problem. I'll be there waiting on you. I'll have to see what time Ricky and them coming in. Man, I feel like I'm bouncing around a little too much. We okay? Am I? It's a
Yeah,
bit-
I think we're fine.
for the OP Cup, August 25th and 26th, so that Friday, guys are coming in early on Friday.
And I think some Thursday.
I'm meeting Ricky and Justin and John at the airport.
Yeah.
And now Eric. So I don't know what time those other guys' planes are coming in, Eric, but I will find out. We'll work it out. You and I might hang out at the airport for a little while we wait for them to come in. Or maybe I even come up earlier to get them and we hang out waiting on you. One way or the other, I'll get you guys all. All the beds at my house are spoken for. There's still room on the floors if you want to bring sleeping bags,
Yeah. Air mattresses,
air mattresses, whatever.
cheap enough to buy around.
Yeah.
Just leave it when you're done. That's what I've done. $30.
Really? Just
Yeah.
left it
Yeah, just
with
leave
the
it.
host?
Yep.
Um,
Use it next year.
yeah. And you're going to do some Airbnbs or?
Yeah.
I haven't heard what the Boston guys are planning.
They typically do B&Bs.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and I know the Canadian guys are wanting to do that as well. So I'm going to try to get something that will hold at least 10 to 12 guys. I forgot my in-laws are coming in from Florida
That same weekend?
same weekend. Yeah, there's my wife's grandparents are both in their 90s, and they're having an event for them the following day with the
Oh.
OP Cup.
Wow. Hey,
So-
Chris. Welcome to the chat. That's awesome. Tell me what you want, and I'll try to incorporate. Okay. That's what we want, Howard. We want to beef up our rankings. I think 12. 16 would be better. I don't know that anybody could hit 16. I mean, we're struggling to hit 12.
No, I think we can get 16.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we can get 12 easily.
Hard eye roll coming from Doug on that one. But,
16 would be tough. 12 is pretty easy, I think.
well, we're at 8 right now.
Not counting the Cincinnati guys.
I thought that was counting the Cincinnati guys.
Yeah, we have me, you,
Corey and Josiah. That's
Vlad, Sam, AJ.
6, 7. Oh, and the 3.
And then we got
Ah,
3 to 4
10,
Cincinnati guys. Scott, Chris, and
10.
Miles.
Yeah. Okay.
So we can do it, I think.
All right. Hey, David, welcome to the chat. It's the first one he's made live, I think, ain't it?
Dave Hogan.
Fender.
Audrey. Oh, Dave Fender. right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other guy from right near Cincinnati.
Mike Gillerman. I forgot to reach out to Mike Gillerman, Dave. Thanks.
Does he know him?
I don't know. He asked maybe be able to get a hold of Mike Gillerman for the OP Cup.
Yeah, I'm just
Our
wondering.
moms used to play euchre together. Okay.
Maybe him and Mikey played Overpower together back in the day.
Yeah. If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to send Mike Gillerman a text right now and see what he's up to. Well, man, I know a lot of Mikes. Maybe I'll send it through Facebook. Goes to Messenger, not through that one. I'll do it through here. All right. So let's see. Mike, what? I'm not good with these. Mike G. There he is. All right. I'll send him. Oh, look at there. And since November 26th of 2022, since we had
Oh,
a text, but I'll
7,
reach
8
out to
months.
him. That would be good to see him.
yeah. Small world, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, they did play a few games together, I guess, back in the day.
That's pretty good.
And I think
What is happening Friday?
Gillerman still has his
Oh, he hasn't sold
Cards.
anything. Not a single.
some really,
not a
really
single
cool
card.
artwork. So if you could bring that up, that'd be awesome to
Oh,
share with folks.
you know what?
You know how?
That's on my list, but it's not for this week.
Okay.
Artwork. 2 weeks. Maybe next week. We got some stuff going on.
And I hear
I
Phil
forg-
Keffer has some pretty impressive artwork as well. So,
Don't get me started about artwork right now, okay? That's a future show.
Okay.
And I was telling Jessica about some of it today, and I got all worked up. And Drew Tab, I'm just saying, I'll bring him up too. He's got a nice collection.
yeah.
He's got one. He had one piece in particular that I want. I don't know if he still has it or not.
I know he recently sold some stuff. I never did see artwork, but cards for sure.
Yeah, I think he sold image stuff though. Did he only sell Image?
I sold some Image, and I know some other rares, X-Men type stuff.
Oh man, I hope he didn't sell my piece.
But I didn't see any artwork from him. It was cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think he
so-
sold some art.
But I think he had a buddy that was doing some sort of charity type thing, or they were trying to do like a fundraiser for him.
Oh, okay.
And he was the actual artist of the actual Image items. And I know Mike Villabalosa out in California bought.
He got a lot of it.
He bought the Multi 5 from Tiffany, and I think the Cygor 8 power card.
I think he bought a lot of pieces.
And I know those two for sure. They had
Okay.
framed and displayed,
Nice.
shared with the group. It was really cool.
Yeah, I didn't see my piece.
And he put the background of the artwork in there. So the Tiffany had the purple background,
Yeah.
and then the Cygor had the red background. Which
Okay, that's nice. We'll talk about that. We got to get off that subject. That's coming up. So Howard wants to know what we're doing on the Friday of the OP Cup. The Friday, actually, I got that right here on the list of things to discuss. Howard, thanks for bringing that up for a nice transition. We're going to do a kind of a round robin thing, groups of 4. I think I'm going to just keep it groups of 4. You play 3 games. You play everybody in your group. $20 to enter. The winner gets the whole pot. So it'd be $80. Cost you 20 to enter. You're going to win $60 if you win. That will be going on all day. Anytime we get 4 players ready to play, we'll start another one.
oh, that's
that,
interesting.
That will start whenever I get back from the airport. If somebody comes up sooner, that's fine. I was going to make it so that you had to play a different deck.
You still gonna do that?
I kind of want to.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll run both.
Yeah, I
If
think-
guys bring enough decks, we'll tell them.
Yeah, it's the problem. It's hard to build 3 decks from, especially if you're sharing cards with 3 other family members or whatever.
Right. We'll give them we could just fill up a sign-up sheet and say this one 3 different decks, this one 1 deck, and go. And whatever they sign up for, when you get 4, you hand them the sheet and say go play and give me the results when you're done. I'll pay out the winner. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I want to play all day long.
Yeah, it'd be a
We'll
good time.
do some learn to play decks with the starters. If guys want to play a sealed tournament with monumental starters, we'll do that too. We'll do some prizing. We'll give away some stuff. Larry, does Larry watch these afterwards? Because he's not in the chat right now.
I think he does.
Larry, again, I'll just remind you, do you want to ship anything to the store instead of bringing it on the airplane? Get with me. I'll give you the address. We'll take care of it. I prefer it come UPS. The FedEx guy's pretty good. Please don't mail it. Because we're in the convention center, the mail
Never
is
know where
terrible.
it's gonna go.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we have a substitute driver that day or delivery man that day, it could get all screwed up. But if you want to send something UPS or FedEx, we'll have it here. I'll ship it back to you at the end of the weekend too, so that you don't have to take it on the airplane. Anything that you want would be great.
Howard, elaborate on your no holds barred style.
Does he mean no point limit?
I don't know, maybe. That's what I'm
Whoa.
asking.
AJ wants to do a max 7. Screen froze, no sound, said
Yeah.
Chris. Chris, I think that's you.
They said it was on his end.
Yeah, it's on Chris's end.
Yeah, they said it was. Leave
Come
it
on,
to
don't
that
jinx
guy.
us, man. We're having a good one here. A max 7. I don't know. I'd rather do that than a max 6.
Yeah, I don't like Max.
I don't like max 6. Everyone plays the exact same. 3 of the 4 characters. are
Almost.
the same.
Yeah. It's always Ghost Rider with Spider Woman
Right, and probably Mojo.
and Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Or
Huh?
Scarlet Witch. Yeah, they used a 3-grid witch.
No, that's awful. There's no creativity to that at all. Come on, guys. No, we're not going to do a max 6. A max 7. That would be
I don't-
fun.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Max 7. All right, I'm thinking about that. Okay, I'm down for a max 7. Let me see. Howard, did you elaborate a little? What's a no holds barred? Do it all. Beyonder, Galactus, Beast, Heroes for Hire. What
Yeah,
the
that sounds
heck?
like no holds bar. That's the no point limit.
Why would you want Galactus?
Just they like the grid.
We're going to take a little break here a minute, guys, while I try and figure out why Vlad would want a Galactus hero. So I'll be right back in just a minute. Thanks for tuning in.
You are my weakness. I tried to let you go. I blocked your number. It's hard to tell you no. I know you've got bad intentions. Oh, it feels so good to have attention. Yeah, no one has to know. No one has to know you're my guilty pleasure. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. You're my guilty pleasure. I know I'm not on my best behavior, but I stay here anyway. Oh, no one has to know.
All right, guys, we're back. Sorry about that little delay. Howard wants to forget the point limit.
What?
Howard, I don't think you know what you're asking for there. Wow. Guys will come up with some really broken stuff. No point. I'm putting it down. No holds barred. Holds barred. I'll tell you what. I'll be playing Onslaught probably, and Magneto, and
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch.
Probably.
Yeah, okay. The hose part it is, Friday night. Let's start that way. Hey, Howard, what time are you guys coming in? And, I want to go look at my eBay listings. I just got a notification, guys. Sorry. This is some hot stuff. Spawn Hero in Reserve. There we go, AJ. I like how you're thinking. Rick says that's his jam. He's all for it.
Ricky?
Okay. I think we got it. A no holds barred event. What do we charge? $10 to play in it?
$10, yeah.
All right. We're going to do a $10 entry fee. All right.
What time are we starting at?
Well, I got to find out what time Howard's coming in.
Oh, let's see.
Because we want to start at an hour before he gets here. I mean, we don't want to start at an hour before he gets here. A max 5. Come on, Ricky. Max 5.
All X babies?
I don't even know that you could do a max
No,
5.
there's nobody but the babies.
Yeah, there's nobody but the babies. Even Doppelganger has 2 6s.
Yeah, and the old
Spider's
one has one
Doppelganger.
6.
Do a Heroes Beyonder deck. Better make it a
What we're up to.
$5. AJ wants a $5 entry. He's poor. Yeah,
Okay, 5, 10, whatever.
I think 10. Well, all right, we'll consider $5, and then we'll come up with some really nice pricing. Why don't you just cash prize? I don't know. No. Oh, Ricky says his jam was the music. You just made Cameron very happy, Ricky. Thank you so much. Hey, Chris was asking about some outro music you used a couple weeks ago. He wanted to put it in his playlist, but I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was some.
Chris is always looking for new tunes.
Okay. Ricky didn't want to come back to the podcast. He wanted to
You
listen
just
to the music.
keep rocking.
Yes, Chris. No holds barred will be a no point limit. What's the max you could get on a no point limit? 23 times 2 or 3 players plus.
Plus Beyonder. Or Galactus. If you do Galactus and Beyonder, you're 28 plus 24.
Wow. AJ said he's joking about the $5. All right, AJ. We still might do $5. Make it so everybody can get in. We don't want to price anybody out. Oh, Chris found that song. Way to go, Chris. Yeah, you make Cameron
got a
happy.
thumbs up.
Part 2. Cameron's having a good day. People are liking his music. Howard says, we had a no-holds barred tournament way back in 2000.
Oh, maybe
At
that
a
was
big
it.
March Madness
Yeah,
event.
March Madness. Okay. I remember going up there.
A 9 or less avoid deck won using any heroes. And Chris wants us to ban Beyonder
For that event.
for that event. I do
I
like
do like
that.
that. Yeah.
Chris, you're not allowed to play. Oh, why can't Chris play? No Beyonder. I like that. You got to use 4 heroes. That'll make people think a little.
Band Spawn and Heroes too.
No, just Beyonder. No Beyonder. I like the no Beyonder. If we run a max 7, we're going to do a no Beyonder in that one too.
Okay.
All right, because he's Infinity. That's definitely
But
more
he's
than a 7.
Still could only be 7.
No, he's Infinity. That's way more than 7. No Beyonder.
Yeah, it comes up with too many KO cheesy events.
Yeah. I'll come up with a better way to run a KO event. Let's see. Why does Vlad want to ban Chris? What did Chris do? I'd rather have Chris there than Scott. Why can't we ban Scott? Let's ban Scott. He can't even show up for the chats on Monday nights anymore.
Yeah.
So we'll ban Scott. All
That's
right.
his penalty.
What's Scott's penalty?
That's Scott's penalty. He
He's
has
banned
to
from the channel.
the channel and one event.
Yeah. He can't come up for Learn to Play Day. Wait, but he really needs to come up for Learn to Play Day. We better not ban him from that.
Yeah. I'd like to see how he plays when he builds his own deck instead of using mine.
Whoa,
So-
does he ever build his own deck?
I don't know.
Wow.
He kind of made a stab at me about using Kefir's deck, so
Oh, did he now?
which I don't remember ever using a Kefir deck. But
Oh, Chris can't play because Chris said no Beyonder. So. Vlad. Vlad is a vicious man. He always reaching, trying to get some retribution. All right, Scott's working tonight. Yeah, that's his excuse. We talked about that a little bit, Dave. Scott's not going to be in the chats on Monday nights for a little while
maybe we
while
could-
he's working.
maybe we could interview him from the bar.
Yeah,
Like a Cheers
we're
episode
hoping
or
he can
something.
get off Saturdays though, so you guys can all come up and play at Learn to Play Day on July 22nd.
Yeah, let us know, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, Dave,
Miles, maybe.
get on Miles. Miles needs to come up because he needs to build a deck.
Yeah.
Has he sent you anything about what he wants
I've kind of heard something, yeah, but
from him?
not from him.
Not from him. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we got to get Miles up here so that he knows. So he has a deck to practice with a little bit. Friendly. Just a suggestion for a friendly competition on Friday. The guys that are coming to this, Howard, there's nothing friendly. It's all cutthroat. It's all for ratings points. No. Ricky says he'd like that. Max 7, but with the Beyonder? It's no hold barred, no friends. That's right, Vlad. We're at no holds barred. there's no such thing as a friendly competition for this one weekend. We're just going to see who can win the most games. Where was we at? Wasn't it Niagara where they had the event where Overpower sent the uncut sheet to whoever won the most games?
No, that was Cincinnati. That was
that
the first.
Cincinnati?
That was the first OP Cup.
The very first one?
Yeah.
Whoever had the most wins.
Keffer ended up winning it. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
And I think Tyler might have won the main event.
No.
But didn't win
Oh,
the overall
was it?
thing.
Maybe.
I think.
Yeah, he might have.
And I think
Uh,
that.
So we could. Oh man.
And I think he beat the guy from Alabama in the finals. If I remember right.
Yeah.
Matt
something.
something?
I can't remember Matt's last name.
Yeah. And I think he was playing like a Lex Luthor deck. With Lex Luthor in
Yeah,
reserve,
he
I
beat me
remember.
with that Lex Luthor game, and then went to play in the finals.
I remember he was milling the deck out
Yeah.
with
Well,
Lex Luthor in reserve.
he had
once
the
he
one
came up.
card to remove everything out of the power pack, and he drew 1 through 8.
Yeah.
But the only reason he beat me was I had a teamwork placed, and I drew my stupid event, Hideout Discovered, and I had to discard my teamwork. If I'd have kept the teamwork, he couldn't have beat me.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And he got me because he had 1 through 8, and I didn't.
Yeah.
So he ended up losing the next round.
Yeah, I think he got to the final with Tyler.
Yep, that's right. But he came back and he did win an OP Cup in Columbus.
Did he?
Yes, he did. The one that we had at the
Scarborough
mall.
Mall?
Yeah, Scarborough Mall.
Okay.
He ended up winning that. I don't think he beat me in that single limb. I can't remember who beat me that day, but I don't think it was Matt.
Yeah. I
We
remember
built
playing a
Miles'
DC deck there.
Saturday deck. I can't build them Friday nights.
No, he didn't have enough cards.
Oh, well, let us know what you need. We'll help you out. Howard says perhaps no Beyonder.
Or they can just play one of my decks that's built already or something.
Yeah. Let him play one of Vlad's deck. Vlad
Yeah, he's
has
got-
18 decks built. He's got 18 decks built.
It probably did.
He said he did. I don't know if he was joking
No,
or
I'm
not.
guessing he
but
did.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
He opened that case and it was
Yeah,
like
that's at least 12.
every deck box had a deck in it.
Yeah. Even
So-
had ducks. Your deck copycat?
Yeah, I even called it Doug's deck. And I don't think he changed anything. Drive early. Should be there before noon. Howard, that's awesome. Awesome. Okay.
I don't think Marcel gets up that early. He's going to be in trouble.
He can sleep in the car. Let's see. If you're here by noon, all right. Eric and Rick, Josh, Alexander.
Yeah, I don't know when he flies in, but
Is he flying? So he'll probably be here
yeah, he's
early.
flying in.
All right. Let's see if we can start a tournament at 2 o'clock. Is that too early? I don't
That's
think it's
fine.
too early. That way we're not here all night.
Yeah,
If we start at 6, we're going to be here till 10 or 11.
right. We could get a couple people in regardless. We start
Yeah.
at 2.
All right. I'm making a note. Howard, we're going to try and do it at 2 p.m. Hopefully you guys will be here. Hopefully there'll be enough guys. We'll have to check. Hey, Howard, how many guys are coming up with you? Or down, actually.
5?
Phil says 5.
I believe 5. I'm
Wow.
hoping Sutton comes and makes it 6, but
Yeah, Mike, I hope you're coming.
yeah, me too.
I'll be there at 10 a.m. Hey, Vlad, you want to come the night before? Stay at my house if you want. As soon as I open.
I'm excited to see Sam come back.
Yeah. Is Sam coming?
I believe so.
Hey, Vlad, is Sam coming?
I don't know about for the 22nd, but I know he's coming for the OP Cup.
Right.
Or he's
Yeah, he'll probably come for both. He'll
Yeah.
probably come for both.
Get as much practice as you can in.
AJ says he'll be there at 10 a.m. The problem there, well, I mean, we can open up the room. That's not a problem. What time you coming? You working that day? For a little while?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Because at 10 a.m., I'm going to have to be at the airport. But Coy will be here. And he can let you in. We can open the game room. We'll see. If Cincinnati guys can be here by 2, we might just run at 2 o'clock. No holds barred.
Okay, so they built Miles a deck. That's good.
Wow, yeah. How about that?
So-
Yes, Sam's coming. For the OP Cup or for July 22nd, Learn to Play?
Or
Is he gonna-
both.
Or both. Vlad, is he coming to both? Hopefully he'll make it to both. He's a nice guy. And he's very enthusiastic about the game.
Yeah, I think he'll be good if he
Yeah.
practices.
He caught on pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's a table in the lobby Or the food court, yeah, you guys can play in the food court anytime. You come in at 9 o'clock and play 9 o'clock in the morning and play in the food court if you want. But, what? Trying to get Mike, how do you pronounce that? I don't know. Okay, man, that'd be awesome. Bring him.
Oh,
He's-
Mike, that's the guy from California, Mike Villabulos.
What?
Yeah, he came to one OP Cup, and him and Larry hit it off, and went to a Clippers game, and did some
Oh.
other things in town.
Nice.
He's been to OKC event, and actually AJ and I met him in a hotel and taught him how to play before the first OP Cup that he attended.
Is that right?
Yeah, and he learned on the fly. But,
Okay.
and
I'll have to run it by you guys. Not sure Scotty Miles time frame by the guys. All right. Hey, Chris, if you guys can come up on the 22nd, that'd be great. We'll hang out for a day and have overpowering pizza all day. If you can't make it, get up here as early as you can on the 25th, and we'll still have overpowering pizza.
Yes, Tyler won
Villalobos. Okay. Yes, Tyler won the first OP Cup.
yeah, which I thought was
Yeah,
accurate.
thanks, Howard. I thought so too. He beat Matt in the championship game. I'm like 99% sure. I don't know. My deck kind of crapped out there at the last, but my own Vincer. I'm making changes to my deck. For the first time in 20 years, Vlad, I'm making a change to my deck. Doesn't mean I'm going to play it at the OP Cup, but I might. Still working on them other two decks. All right, so I think we're good there on the OP Cup. Mike is 75-25, 75% sure he's coming. That's great.
Yeah, and he's another big collector like Larry.
Well, he must be. If
Sells
he's
big
collecting
sets.
the art.
Yeah.
Is he selling online?
He sells like major sets. Like he sold one of every card before our last OP Cup, and had all the accidental inserts, everything in it.
Whoa.
And went for a little over 5,000, I believe, to Larry.
Larry bought it?
Larry bought it. And
Whoa.
he had pre-sold the teamwork to Jonathan Lewis, so kind of lightened the load on what he paid for it overall, but
Wow.
still pretty cool to get the other 5 accidental inserts and the
Yeah.
Hollow Heroes and all the other cards from
I've
everything.
never owned an accidental insert.
Yeah, I've got
I don't really care about them myself.
Yeah, I've got
I was
the-
never a completist. I just want playable cards.
Right.
That's
I got
why
an image inducer, and at one time I had the location, the Krakoa.
Krakoa.
Hmm.
Did you win them or did you buy them?
No, I bought them in a set,
Oh,
and I ended
okay.
up selling them to Larry too, because same thing. I just try to get the cards that I can play.
Yeah. I've got like 50 Shadowcat cards. I know I can't play them all, but
Right.
I probably got 30 Henry Pym cards because I love Henry Pym. Mr. Fantastic, I don't have too many of him.
Yeah, I was looking at it, and I probably have 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah, of his hero card?
Yeah.
Dude, I got one. That's out of the box I just opened a couple weeks ago. I don't know what happened to all my Mr. Fantastic heroes.
I probably have 8 or 10 Iron Mans.
I got
IQ
one.
heroes. The ones you just got.
Yeah, that was in that box too. By the way, if anybody watched the box opening of that IQ box, if there's anything in there that you're interested in, whether it's common or rare, give me a shout out. Let me know. I will trade a lot of it. Like I said, they don't mean anything to me if I'm not going to play them. I do like to have some of the specials. I like having 3 or 4 Kingpin 9s, even though I'm probably not going to play him. But it's such an ugly card. And when that set first came out, I showed up at Darren's playing
Those are all
Mr.
3.
Fantastic, Shadowcat, and Kingpin deck with all those draw 3s in it. Glory days. Let's see. Vlad had 5 of the 6 accidental inserts.
Yeah, I think he had everything except for the teamwork.
Wow. Okay.
And I think he sold them to Jonathan Lewis.
Oh, okay. All right. Howard says he can only fit 5. Okay. So,
Howard.
Howard, are both the boys coming with you? I sure hope so. It was great seeing them again last time. And then
Yeah, I believe
out
it's-
Kansas City.
I believe it's both boys, Howard, Marcel, and his nephew.
Oh, only one of
Nick.
the nephews coming, because
Yeah,
the
the
other one's a
ones-
new dad.
Yep. Congrats again, Zach.
Yep, it's awesome. A boy, right?
Little boy.
All right.
Still don't have a name yet, so I did tell him to build him an Ironman deck because Zach is the one that won my graded IQ Ironman.
Ah, okay.
So I told him to build his son a new Ironman deck.
Okay.
Start him out right.
Yeah, that's right. That's awesome. All right, let's switch over to just a little bit here. I got a list of the Masters of Evil set from AJ.
Okay.
I just got it yesterday. I've not looked at this. I've never seen it before.
No.
So I did not know what all this was. In my opinion, Masters of Evil should be burned. I don't like that these cards are tournament legal and players don't have access to getting them. The guys that have them now have them and they can play them, and the guys that don't have them, sorry about your luck.
Well, they've said that, but we have offered any player that wants to play any of them that we'll let them borrow them.
Yeah,
So, and you can buy
It's-
reprints or printables from Larry, I think.
I don't think Larry's got them for sale, does he?
I thought maybe printable ones, paper ones.
Oh, print your own?
Right, which
Oh.
you can do online too. But I think people are complaining there aren't the images online or whatever.
Yeah, I just think it's bad.
Yeah,
I think it's bad.
I can just say there's nothing great in there.
Nothing great.
No.
Mephisto's pretty good.
He's good.
Is he 23 points? Yeah, he's 23. Oh,
Yeah, he's just not great.
yeah, but Mephisto in a no holds barred with Onslaught
Yeah, I mean,
and Magneto. No, he's not
no
great.
defense.
No defense.
Yeah,
Well, you got Cannon Fodder,
right.
and Mephisto's got his version of Cannon Fodder. All
Right.
attacks go on Magneto. And
No defense.
and then, so if you got cannon fodder on, and two heroes are attacking, moving all their attacks to Magneto, you play acrobatics on Magneto,
Then
you can go back and attack those guys, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that's not good.
Yeah.
This is fun. I could have fun with this. Baron Mordo,
Yeah.
he's got a couple.
I
I didn't understand the one. Acts as a level 4 fighting attack, reserve hero may make one additional attack. He's in reserve, guys. That's why he's in reserve. He's not supposed to be attacking.
That card allows him to make one attack.
Yeah, but why would you have anything in the deck for him to attack?
It's a way to get like a Banshee 11 off from reserve.
Holy cow, that would be something. So I kind of like that one. I just don't like the concept of the reserve
Attacking.
attacking. I don't even like him playing defense,
Yeah.
which it didn't happen until IQ was Spider-Woman.
Yeah, no, there was Black Widow from
Black
Mission
Widow,
Control. She could
No.
avoid a teammate energy card.
not from reserve.
Yeah.
From,
Black Widow.
and what's that? Mission Control?
Mission Control.
Oh,
She got the avoid a teammate can avoid an energy card.
okay.
So
I stand corrected.
It did start happening, but
Um,
it wasn't prevalent, obviously, and they were typically max 6 heroes
yeah,
for the most part.
but I
But
don't know.
then-
The reserve hero is the reserve hero.
Yeah.
Now, if we want to change the name, where it's not a reserve hero,
Yeah.
well, we can
Inactive.
talk about it. I'm still not going to like it a whole lot, but this Dracula stuff, I mean, I'm sure Tyler loves it because he built a Dracula deck.
Yeah.
I didn't go through here and look at all of Dracula's specials, but
He's good. He's just slow.
yeah, what's
Still no attacking specials.
Paralyzing Gaze do? It doesn't say on
Is
the
that
list.
the DZ?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the trick transport from Nightcrawler. Target
Oh.
hero can attack or be attacked. So
Okay.
you can target your own hero or one of your opponent's heroes
Yeah.
and either lock them down
Right.
or lock your own hero down, which he does a lot because he runs a lockout deck, so then he targets his Dracula with his own DZ. And
Wow.
has the lockouts for either Spider-Girl or Pierce.
Tyler. Dracula may discard this card to negate any non-numerical special card.
Which is cool, but again, he has to put it in play,
Right.
which kind of wastes a turn.
Is that a one per deck?
No, it's not.
It's not.
So they are
What?
stackable negates that he can get
They're
after.
stackable?
Hmm. But they don't block anything except
But-
non-numerical.
Yeah, but
But yeah, he's getting the draw
Does it
threes.
stop the
or
draw threes?
Yeah, the draw threes, the power leeches, the Razas.
Wow.
The big ones.
Yeah, okay. Opponent's team may not play any cards with the word teammate for remainder battle.
That's the
Effective
one that's-
carders are
That's the one that's
not discarded. That's the one that makes the deck playable.
that's the bear. Yeah.
Somebody else has that, right?
Yeah, Psycho Man, but he was a max 6.
Psycho Man. Yeah, I was
Remember
looking
Mike Owens used to run a deck like that?
Yeah, I looked at Psycho Man, Mole Man, and one other one from that Puppet Master.
Mhm.
They're all max 6. They're all just, eh.
I like Puppet Master.
I like Puppet Master. He's got the card that no activators make him played.
And he's got to go through and get a card that's not his and play it immediately. So he could go get a fantastic draw 3 or
Oh, and he can go get anything?
that's
Doesn't
not
have
his.
to be a non-OPD?
Nope, his is can grab anything out of the deck. That's not playable by him.
That's not playable by him.
And play it immediately.
That's pretty good.
It's really good, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got a level 7 AR attack.
Who does this?
Puppet Master.
Puppet Master. And he's got, what's his other one per deck? No activators and,
I forget. It's not good.
oh, okay. So you only,
Littleville or something like that. I don't remember what
Okay.
it did, but
oh, he's got a 7 strength attack, right?
right.
Yeah.
He's got the AR.
Okay.
But he's missing like a special or so. He doesn't have any type of team defense, and he's a 16-point max 6.
Yeah. If he had Mole Man's negate.
Right. Then he's definitely playable.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm complaining. Masters of Evil should not be tournament legal. And I got to take another short little break, and then I'm going to come back and tell you who we got as a guest next Monday's episode. Now, hold on. You're going to want to hear this. Ah.
I wanna know who you really are, what you dream about at night. I wanna know who you really are, baby, come into the light. I wanna know you. I wanna know you. I wanna know you.
All right, guys, we're back. Thanks for waiting with us. Welcome to Marcel. The GOAT has joined the chat. He has made a comment that I need some explanation. Marcel said the role of cannon fodder is not how you said. The card would slide under acrobatics. Love the show. Thank you, Marcel. Having a lot of fun. Wish you'd been here earlier. So Marcel, explain. If two heroes have cannon fodder and they've moved all attacks to that third hero, are you saying you cannot then go back and attack these guys because this third hero has been locked out with acrobatics? The card would slide under.
I've always been told that if they're locked and you can't attack them, it goes back to the.
If you lock out the one character that the attack is switch to,
Right.
then
You go back
reverts.
to the other. Right.
Cannon fodder wouldn't go away.
No, it wouldn't
Just
go
for the
away.
balance of that hand, you'd be able to attack that
Correct.
character.
That's similar to like what Howard was doing with the Beyonder, with the dual lockouts, with the social outcast.
Oh, I don't know about that.
He was running like a only strength, and then he would say like only universe or whatever. And so they were saying like once he put a card in play and it forces that character, when you don't have any more strength attacks, you can go back to the other character to attack him.
Okay. Interesting. Marcel says you can play acro to stop the first attack. Right, but then does that open it up where you can go back and attack Onslaught now because you've locked out the character that Cannon Fodder had moved all the attacks onto?
Yeah, that was always the
Um,
ruling I had gotten.
let's see. Howard said he just bought 2 sets of Masters of Evil. Sorry, Howard. Maybe you can get your money back. I still say ban them. Last man standing, baby. Boo, MOE should definitely be legal at least till more cards come out, but not Peter Pan. If I can't play the Peter Pan card, I don't want to play Masters of Evil either. I'm sorry, Vlad, that's the way it is. Make Peter Pan legal, and then I'll vote to make Masters of Evil legal. I don't want to play Masters of Evil.
I'm just wondering if Marcel was saying the acrobatics would stop the first attack, then the other attacks would revert
Well,
back. But
however, all attacks after that initial attack on the non-acroed characters would go under acro shift meta.
so he's saying they stay on Magneto, or the third character. I don't know, we'll get more clarification from him.
Yeah. We'll get clarification on that just like we did on activators and specials. When the event, no specials may be played this battle. Affected specials are not discarded. Right now, the ruling is when that event is in play, those activators get pitched.
Which doesn't make sense to me, but
And was it Ricky? No, Justin. Justin said, well, you'd have to place or discard an ally card because it's not playable.
that part makes sense.
Well, the activator's not playable.
I agree, but neither is the special.
But there were no activators when the special
Or the event.
or the event was made. So that's kind of hard to take the activators into account. I can keep all my specials, but I can bluff with the specials,
Right.
but I can't
But you
with
should
the
be able to bluff with
activators.
the activators as well. My personal opinion.
I think in the past,
Especially if the event was made before activators were, you know.
well, in
And-
the past, we kept activators and specials
we
in our
did.
hand.
We did.
Now they're saying that,
No, I agree with the no activators. When that event's in play, then if you can't play them, then you'd have to pitch them.
sure. Now they're saying you'd have to pitch them under the no specials.
Which makes no sense because they're not specials.
They're not specials, but they're not playable either.
Right.
But the specials aren't playable, but the card specifically says don't have to discard
Right.
specials.
So I would think if you don't have to discard the specials, you shouldn't have to discard the activators either. Just because the special is not going to be playable either.
Yeah.
But I see it either way.
I
mean,
kind of like the rolling pitch those activators.
Really?
I do.
I think it gives away too much information.
It does give away a lot of information. Is it too much? I don't know. It's kind of what I built the deck to do, is find out what's in your hand right before I pummel you with what's in mine and what's placed.
But I mean, I guess if the opponent has to discard their activators as well,
Right.
It's the same.
And if they were playing any heroes, the any heroes got to go.
Nope, they don't because
Ah.
they're specials.
Oh, they're specials. They don't got to go. That's what I meant to say.
Right. That almost gives the any heroes a big advantage on both those events.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so the affected specials. So, yeah. All right. Discard activators, Chris said. Done. All right, thank you, Chris.
Yeah, I've never had it ruled that way until just recently at this event.
I never discarded them before.
No, me neither.
I have played a deck where I ran that event, and nobody ever discarded their activators.
Right.
But
Even Josh Alexander had the debate last night. He was under the same ruling we were.
yeah,
And I don't remember that ever being a ruling at any of their previous.
yeah, I'm
8
curious
years
when that
events.
ruling came to be.
Yeah.
Was it just this year and that?
Yeah, it was.
Did somebody
That was
run
the
it up
first-
there?
I believe Dave McMillan did, yeah, but
He
there
was
could have
playing
been.
the no specials event?
He was playing those specials because he runs a huge teamwork deck.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Dave.
And
That's off to you.
a deck that's not energy
Tip
and
of the
icon
hat,
based.
anyways. AJ agrees. I don't know who AJ agrees with,
Yeah.
but he agrees. He's a very agreeable person. By the way, Ricky loves your jam again. Cameron. You know what? During the intro, I forgot to say thank you
Thank
to
you,
Cameron
Cameron.
for being here tonight. We appreciate you. He is the engineer and producer of the show. Without him,
Yeah.
we probably wouldn't be here.
That's correct.
Yeah. And maybe one day we get Phil Jr. to take over.
He's learning.
He's too busy eating. He's eating my pizza now. Dang it. I told him that
Wow.
was my pizza. He still ate it.
It's a Miller.
So, guys, give us a like and a subscribe. We picked up 2 subscribers overnight. We're at 85. I still want to get to 83. Oh, one of those was Jessica today.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot. I told her I need 17 more, and she was, now you only need 16. Now I only need 15 to get to 100. It's a huge goal of mine. Thanks for coming to the Instagram page, Overpower Adventures, on Instagram and on Facebook. I appreciate you guys. Our Learn to Play Day report was huge. We're getting a lot of response on there.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I think that's one of the
And we
best
got
thing
to
about the
play
game
all
is teaching
day.
new players how to play the game,
Yeah,
getting new people involved,
getting
in the
them
community.
involved, sharing our passion.
Yeah.
It's great. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Next week, you guys are going to want to tune in. This is going to be awesome. We got the GOAT on the show next week. Marcel has graced us, is going to grace us with his presence. Not physically, but he's going to phone in or something.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait to have it.
I'm waiting to see who gets more views, Phil or Marcel.
Oh, we know it's going to be Marcel.
Is it Marcel?
Oh, it's going to be Marcel.
And then he can say he's the GOAT again.
Well,
Although I don't think he's ever.
I don't think he's going to top us.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's might be asking a little bit too much. Even Phil's appearance did not match our very first video. We want to thank you guys. Honestly, it's been awesome. You guys are watching it. You're watching hours, not just 15 minutes. You're sticking with us, and Ricky says he's got 15 burner accounts. Go, baby! Thanks, Ricky. I never even thought about that. That's a hollow victory, though. No, I lost track, Ricky. You threw me off. That's awesome.
Marcel's coming.
Marcel's coming. We're going to talk to him for probably the first half hour of the show next week. Maybe we'll get him to stick around a little longer. The second half of the show, we might talk about original Overpower art. If anybody has any way to get a hold of Drew Tab, let him know. I'm going to be talking about him next week.
He's on Facebook.
Is he?
Yeah.
Are you friends with him?
I believe so.
Okay, send him a message. Let him know. We're going to talk about Overpower art and just say it might be something he's interested in. Oh, it's going to be awesome, Marcel. I can't wait.
Gonna be big.
Big, huge. Let's see, we got 10 people watching right now at the end of the show. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. Howard's got a comment before we wrap it up. You are making the shift with cannon fodder, so it goes underneath acrobatics. My question there would be, would it go underneath acrobatics if acrobatics was played after cannon fodder?
I believe that's what they're saying. Yes.
If it was acrobatics was played before cannon fodder, then yes, I believe the cannon fodder would slide through acrobatics. If you're pushing cannon fodder onto a character who already has acrobatics in play,
Right.
yes. But if you add acrobatics after cannon fodder,
I think they're saying it still slides under.
okay,
Until maybe
maybe.
that character's KO'd.
we got to get the BMG guys. Are they the ones who make all the decisions? Who's making the rulings?
It's typically the tournament organizers is who it's been.
Oh,
So,
okay.
me,
And there's
Howard,
5
Joe,
of them?
Yeah.
5 tournament organizers?
Right. Josh, myself, Howard,
And Larry?
Larry, and Joe.
Okay, that's 6 of you, ain't it? I don't know. I
Fine.
can't count.
Yeah, it's fine.
Vlad's going to be washing his hair next Monday. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, finally. If that's all it took was to get Marcel on the show to get you to wash your hair, hey.
Yeah. We should have invited him weeks ago.
Wow, what were we waiting on? Chris says it slides in either way. Okay, I kind of, I don't know.
I don't remember
I
that.
think it reverts back, but I'm not sure. We'll let you know. Oh, yeah, we got another big announcement next week too. I'll hold that for
We'll see
the
what's
second
next
half
week.
after. I might announce it while Marcel's in, but keep it in mind. July 22nd, Learn to Play Day in Columbus. Hey, why don't you other tournament organizers do a Learn to Play Day? See what you guys can come up with. See if you can beat our 8 with 3 new players.
I think they had 2. Howard likes to call them FNGs, the freaking new guy. So whoever won,
Howard, I don't think that's the way we want to talk about new players.
and they're the FNGs until they're no longer the FNG, and they're not the bottom man on the totem pole anymore. Can we get a new FNG in the?
Did he run them during the?
He did. There was
Okay,
2 of them,
okay.
and I think the guy from
I don't.
Quebec maybe won it.
I don't believe that question came up in Niagara. I don't believe the activator should be discarded. Howard.
I don't either, but
All right.
it definitely was brought up.
All right. So if Howard and you are 2 of the 5,
And I'm pretty sure Josh leaned our way. But
Josh. Oh, we get to keep activators. So can Beyonder be on either end of the Justice League of America? Still waiting on that final answer.
Oh, it's
Explain that one to me.
It's the card that allows a shift to a teammate from one teammate to
Oh.
another teammate. My
Yes, I
ruling was
remember.
always that Beyonder could not shift it off himself because that person has to play this. That's the person playing the
Right.
special.
But
They're saying that it almost reads like any character
it
can
does.
shift it.
It does read that way. I'm 100% with Ricky on that.
Are you?
It can be read that way. I don't think
It
that's
can be
the
read
way-
that way, but I don't think
I don't
that's
think
the
that's the
intent.
way it was intended.
No, I don't either.
But it can be read that way. So we do need a ruling. That's the kind of thing that Phil Keffer used to try to find.
Yeah.
A way to break it. Oh, this is not what it says.
Right.
I know what
He
it
broke
was
transport
intended,
that way.
but what does it say?
Right.
I agree 100% with Ricky.
It's similar to those cards like you asked about the other night. White Queen. White Queen can't attack or be attacked. They almost read like they can be played defensively.
Right, and that's why I always wanted offensive or defensive
Which is
designated on the card.
which
Which
BMG has come
BMG
up with.
Yeah, well, yeah, but they took a lot of stuff off, and then
think
they're
they're
going to
correct.
add that on. On the original cards, they could have just put O/D if it was both, or an O or a D.
Right.
It wouldn't have taken away from the artwork.
No,
It still would
yeah,
have
it could have been down by
looking
the
good.
code.
Yeah, right above the code, right below the code.
Yeah.
Marcel said the easy answer is just don't play the shift.
It's true.
All right. Baseball did away with the shift.
Yeah.
So
So OP should too.
go Cincinnati Reds. If you guys are baseball fans, hey Larry, your feelings are in trouble now. The Reds have got a team. Anyways, we'll get off of that subject. So let's wrap it up real quick. MOE.
I would like to
Let's
ban
get
that.
rid of them. No more MOE in real tournaments. OP Cup, August 25th and 26th. I'm picking up a bunch of guys early on Friday. If you guys can come early, we're going to open these doors at 10 a.m., maybe even 9:30. It just depends on who. AJ, when you get here Friday morning of the OP Cup is when we're going to open the doors to the game room. And we're going to play all day. We'll stay late at night if you guys want to. Once we go back to my house, we're not playing. All right? That's it. It's
Come to the
time to go to
B&B.
bed, wake up the next morning and be refreshed because I don't want you guys complaining you're too tired, and that's why I beat you. Learn to Play Day, July 22nd at 11 a.m. Come and hang out with us if you're in the Central Ohio area, right here at Heroes and Games inside the Greater Columbus Convention Center. If you don't know how to get here, you know how to contact me through Instagram, Overpower Adventures, Facebook, Overpower Adventures. You can put a message right here in this live chat and we'll get you directions. So come out, learn to play, hang out with us. You know what? We're down to play Overpower any day of the week. except Tuesdays. We're kind of busy on Tuesdays.
And Mondays.
Not, you know what? No, not on Mondays. We're doing a podcast.
Right.
Yeah, but we do it before the podcast. Last week, you and I didn't play it after the podcast.
We did, yeah.
We'll do it, guys. Anytime you want to come and hang out, we'll play. So thanks for coming. Give us a like. A share would be awesome.
Yeah, subscribe to our channel.
And subscribe. Yeah, we got 85. Let's
I'd
get
like
to
to get to
100
100.
before Ricky gets those 15 burner channels.
Before OP Cup.
Before OP Cup. Ooh, okay. Can we get to 90 before the Learn to Play, and then we'll get to 100 before the OP Cup. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and make
buddy.
sure you come in next week and hear the chat with Marcel the GOAT.
Have a great night, everyone.
Thanks for watching.
To take me away, way, 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 take me away. Take me away. There's nothing you can do. No more words to say. To take me away. To take me Feel me in the darkness. Like shadows, they follow you.